Okay, so I'm going to check out a couple questions in 6.4 here. Okay, so let's see. One of them is, let's see, the first one is 1b. So 1b is cos 2x equals 0. Okay, so cos 2x equals 0. And what that means is, if cos 2x is 0, there's actually three. I think I have the formula sheet handy here someplace. Oh yeah, there, I'm right on it. Yeah, notice that there's three things you can pick for cos 2 theta, right? You could pick any one of these. But if I'm solving an equation, I kind of don't want a cos and a sine. That would mean I'd have an extra step of turning one of them into the other. So I'm going to stick to these two, and I'll just pick the sine one. So I'll replace cos 2x with 1 minus 2 sine squared x. Let me go back to the picture now. There we go. So that's the way that has to be. Let me straighten that out a bit. There. So again, I could have used the other one, but I'll use this one, and then I'll solve that. I'll minus 1 from both sides. Divide both sides by -2. And then I'll square root both sides. Okay, now you have to do a little bit of work here to remember how that works. This square rooting 1/2 is, well, the square root of 1 is 1, and when you use root 2 like that, oh, and also don't forget when you square root both sides of an equation, you have to add that it's plus or minus. And remember that that's not the way we're used to seeing that fraction, but we see it quite a bit. If you rationalize the denominator by timesing by root 2 over 2, something they taught you how to do in grade 11, then you actually get plus or minus root 2 over 2. That should look familiar to you. Root 2 over 2 is in your 45-degree family. Now, where am I solving for? Where's the questions? There we go. From 0 to 2 pi. So we're in radians, and we're going from 0 to 2 pi. Okay. So that means from 0 to 2 pi, how many places do we hit root 2 over 2? Well, we'd hit it here at pi by 4, right? That would be a positive root 2 for sine. There'd be another positive one here at 3 pi by 4, but the negative is also part of the answer, so that one, which is 5 pi by 4, and this one, which is 7 pi by 4. So the final answer is that x could be, sine of x is these numbers, root 2 over 2 and negative root 2 over 2, at 4 different places. Pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4, and 7 pi by 4. Okay, so that's 1b. And you also wanted to see 1c. All right, what's 1c look like? 1c is 2 cos squared x minus 1 equals 0. Okay, I don't think I need any trig identities for that one. I'm just going to solve it the way it is. So I'm going to, again, I'll move the 1 to the other side and divide it by 2, so I get a half. And I'm going to get the same thing I got on the other side. I'm going to get root 2, or on the other question, I'm going to get root 2 over 2. And again, though, there's plus or minus because I square rooted both sides. So it's actually the same answers, right? Because sine and cosine are actually the same thing at the 45-degree or the pi by 4 families. So cosine would be positive here and here, and it would be negative here and here. So it's the same answers. Pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4, and 7 pi by 4. There we go. That's how you do those two questions.